So the biggest mistakes that we see people make when they build a website or hire someone to build a website is number one, that they get really distracted by the design or getting the design 100% perfect instead of 90 or even 80% perfect. So that's a big problem we see, and the reason that's a problem is because a good website is not just about design, it's also about marketing, it's about user experience. So underestimating the value of marketing, communication, and user experience is a big mistake we see clients make. And part of that is they just, for whatever reason or for different reasons, haven't been exposed to those concepts or don't see the value in them. And that's a big mistake we see. The most common of which in terms of user experience is what's called the curse of knowledge. So an expert or a store owner sets up a website but makes a lot of assumptions and communicates in such a way that a new person, a beginner just being exposed to their industry or their products or their message, they don't really understand where the website, the message, and the communications are coming from, because they're being communicated as if that website were created for another expert. That's a curse of knowledge. That's a huge mistake. We also see people have if they build it, they will come mentality, which a well-done website will continue to attract customers and clients through search engine optimization, good design, good structure, and capturing leads and all these things. But the reality is, building a website for a business or for a personal site that has a message, there needs to be continued engagement in marketing efforts from that site, whether that's creating a new blog post or adding a new email series, or just updating the site from time to time based on feedback from your customers. These kind of future marketing efforts are an important part of a web strategy that often get overlooked. The other mistake we see in the design world, which I think a lot of people experience in whatever their expertise is just that people aren't open to new ideas. And this comes from a place of not necessarily giving enough credit to whatever that expert is, whether that's a doctor, a lawyer, a web designer, an accountant, whatever it is. That customer kind of thinks they have the answers, or they may falsely believe that they have an understanding of that industry at close to the same level as the person they're hiring, which in most cases is not true. So that's basically a closed-minded approach or a know-it-all approach, and that's a big problem we see in the web design space in terms of design, branding, marketing, user experience, things like that. So having an open mind is very important, and really those are the major things we see with our clients. Ultimately it's the client's website, it's your website. We can do exactly what you want, but if you have an open mind and are open to the process of what we can offer as far as improving certain areas of your site or your strategy, those clients we find tend to get the best results.